political turmoil that started in Tunisia and then, of course, spread to Egypt is now reaching across the region into Libya at this point, a country long ruled by Muammar Gaddafi. CBS News correspondent Terry McCarthy is in Cairo this morning with the latest on this growing unrest. Terry, good morning.
Good morning, Eric. And the protest movement that toppled President Mubarak here in Egypt is now spreading all across the region, particularly to Libya, where Colonel Muammar Gaddafi runs one of the most repressive regimes in the entire region.
In Cairo, life has largely returned to normal. Little evidence here of the demonstrations that paralyzed the city for 18 days. Tanks still stand guard outside the Egyptian Museum on Tahrir Square after news that some of its artifacts were stolen during the riots. Close by is a shrine commemorating the protesters who were killed in the square. But Egypt's example is reverberating ever more loudly across the Arab world. In previously quiet Libya, protesters took to the streets of Benghazi, the second largest city, overnight. A video apparently showing the protests was posted on YouTube, but couldn't be independently authenticated. They want the ouster of the government of Colonel Gaddafi, who's been in power since 1969. In Bahrain, protesters gathered for a third day in Pearl Square in central Manama. 2 protesters have died so far in Bahrain, and King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa went on television to promise that the deaths would be investigated and urged Bahrainis to go home. But for some protesters, it was too little, too late. From the king's speech, he wants the protests to calm down, says this man, but the people won't accept that anymore. And in Iran today, government supporters clashed with opposition members during a funeral for a student shot during an opposition rally on Monday that was captured on this cell phone video.
As opposition forces around the region are learning from Egypt's example, so too are the security forces in each country, and many are taking strong measures to stop these demonstrations from growing. Erica?
Terry, thanks.